All right, then Assalamu alaikum. There is the next lecture on the principles of economics, disadvantages of the socialistic economy. Okay, there is a screen before you, and let's start the. Just a second. Let me see the screen has been shared properly or not. Yeah. All right. So disadvantages of the socialism or socialistic economy. Number one is loss of consumer sovereignty. It is the most important disadvantage of socialistic economy, that consumer sovereignty is decreased, or you can say the complete loss of consumer sovereignty in socialistic economic system, because consumers do not have the freedom to buy whatever the commodities they want to purchase. They can consume only those commodities which are available in the departmental store where they have approached to purchase the commodity. Often the quantities which they can buy are fixed by the state. Second one is no freedom of occupation. There's a loss, no freedom of occupation in such kind of society where every person is provided job by the state. Because this kind of economic system is completely in the control of the government, but he cannot leave or change. Even the place of work is allotted by the state, so all the occupational movements are sanctioned by the state only. So this is the another side. In just whenever you think about the socialist economic system, so this word explain you just whenever you listen, if you think that of course it is for the sake of the or favorable for the society, but when you will go into the depth, then you will realize that up to what extent it is good or bad for the society, for the consumers, for the public. Right. So under socialism, there is an arbitrary allocation of resources. It's homemade allocation of resources, right? The central planning authority often commits mistake in resource allocation because the entire work is done on trial and error basis. Bureaucratics. A socialistic economic is said to be bureaucratic economy. It is operated like a machine. So it does not provide the necessary initiative to the people to work hard. People work due to the fear of higher authorities and not for any personal, self-interest. So there is no doubt that a socialistic economy is better than a capitalistic economy because of its overwhelming merits. But it is disliked for the loss of political, economic, and personal freedom. That is why this type of economic system was not so much successful even for the society, public, or community. Next one, which our country is also following, that is the mixed economic system. In which our economy should be partially capitalistic and partially socialistic also. Up to the favor for the development of the country, it should be capitalistic. For the sake of the society, it should be socialistic. Okay, partially controlled by the government, but privatization is also important. But full-fledged privatization is not good, and full-fledged government control would not be good. So this is the thing, that there should be a mixture of both the capitalistic and the socialistic economic system, which our country is following. All right, mixed economy is a combination of capitalism and the socialistic economic system. As I have told you that only the socialistic economy or only the capitalistic economy won't work properly. But not, I cannot say this properly, but generally the developed countries follow the capitalistic economic system. But as our country, developing country, they follow the mixed economic system, partially socialistic and partially capitalistic. So mixed economy is a combination of capitalism and socialism. Under the mixed economy, the advantages of both capitalism and the socialism are incorporated at the same time, and their evils are avoided. This is the best way how to follow the capitalistic as well as the socialistic economy. Under mixed economy, both the private and the public sectors function side by side, and the government directs economic activity towards certain socially important areas of the economy and balances just to operation of the price mechanism. The public and the private sector work in a cooperative manner to attain the social objective under a common economic plan. So the private sector constitutes an important part of mixed economy and considered as an important instrument of the economic growth. So India is regarded as the best example of mixed economy in the world. And there is a mixture of both the private as well as the public ownership of the means of production. And the distribution of such decisions and such kind of decisions. Some decisions are taken by the households and the firms and some of the planning authorities in all the developing countries like India are the mixed economy. So I will continue with you the features of the mixed economy and the advantages, or there are the disadvantages also, of course. So I will discuss with you on the next time. So thank you so much for today. And I'm going to upload this lecture to all of you as soon as possible. Thank you so much and take good care of yourself.